girls, welcome to another episode of ES After Dark, where we always talk everything wave related in the past week. Shout out to my people that's pulling up. You know I gotta vibe out with the chat right now. We vibing out. I see Lola pull up. What up, Lola Love? Lamenzo, Six, Carlos OG, what up? I see Sick pull up. What up, Sick? DH3, what's good? I see you. Trail, Turbo. What's good? I see them whips that y'all be posting. Those whips is whipping. I like that. Bebo, what's good? I see you. My peoples, pull up. Let's go. Motherfucking Jones. Wave Psycho. I see the goons in the building right now. And this is the dopest intro so far. What we talking? Look, I'm trying to tell y'all, look, it's because of y'all niggas I can up the quality right now. It's only because of y'all niggas I can up the quality. I work at it. I get better. I pull up. The community vibes out. We get better together. Don't y'all see the narrative right here, chat? We get good. Y'all get good. This is how it go. The chat get good. I hear niggas pulling up like, bro, the chat, bro, I'm loving the chat, bro. This is the feedback that I'm getting on one end. One end is they like the competitive. They like the NBL. They love the NBL. They love Around the Crown. But one thing they love the most, they love y'all niggas in the chat. They be like, bro, it's the chat, bro. It's just like, look, I was watching from over there. I was watching from Facebook. The vibe is different when I'm on YouTube with y'all niggas and I'm in the chat. That's where the action happens. And this is all I'm trying to tell people. I'm like, bro, this is where the action happens. Like, yeah, Kick is dope. When Kick get off the ground and they get their own chat going and they start doing their thing, yeah, we gonna be up on Kick. We gonna be good. But in the meantime, the main profile is the tube. You got to pull up the YouTube, bro. Jump in the chat. This is where the people congregate, and this is where we have fun. This is where we getting things going. We up in here. Let's go, Wave Psycho. I see y'all. What up? What up? Pull up. Gary Phillips, what's good? I see you. My people just pulling up right now. Lamenzo, Trails, hey, Scalp Low, and I saw that post. Now, I don't want nobody to get this twisted, but he pulled the fast one on y'all niggas.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas, man?
He pulled the fast one on y'all niggas. I'm standing on what Bull said in the comments. That nigga Trail posting his pubes on the pages, bro. And you wonder why we was about to mute this nigga. This nigga was on the page posting pubes. Bro, now look, we all in agreement. Hey, yo, chat, check this shit out. Hey, yo, chat, check this shit out. Check this shit out, chat. I'm telling y'all niggas one thing. I'm gonna just tell y'all niggas this shit one time, gang. We love doing what we do. Hey, Quentin B, shout out to the sub, yo, pull up, yo. Just to be real clear, yo, we doing this like this, chat. I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. We get rid of the people from the motherland that's selling humans and trafficking, you know what I mean, and doing all of that. We shutting that down. We doing good on that. The last thing we need is y'all niggas pulling up with the pubic hair scalps, bro. No, we're not doing that shit no more. I ain't gonna lie. If I see another post like that, this was gonna happen, gang. Check this shit out. This was gonna happen. I see another post where another nigga pulling up and post with hair in their hand, bro. I'm gonna need to see the scalp. I'm gonna need to see the scalp, bro. We not doing this shit. This nigga Trail has pulled up. Hey, we got a follower on Kick. Okay, I think that's a follower on Kick. Shout out to my peoples on Kick. I told y'all niggas, we're gonna vibe out. We're gonna vibe out. Not trying to promote anything. Just wanted to share. The nigga promoting now. Now I think this shit, you see what I'm saying? This is what we get over here, chat. I can't do this. I can't work under these conditions, Kick. Y'all pull up, y'all follow, and then y'all start promoting shit, saying you're not trying to promote. I ain't doing this. I ain't doing this with y'all. I ain't gonna lie, Kick. I'm gonna let you rock out. I'm gonna let you vibe out. But I ain't doing this with y'all. He said, I got the evidence. All right, that's a bet. That's a bet. That's a bet. Cause I'm gonna stand on business. I think Trail posted pubes on the page, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Facebook let him get away with it. I don't know how. Facebook let him get away with it, bruh. Facebook let him get away with it. Fuck it. I'm not gonna let that slide, though. I'm not gonna let that rock. Hey, yo, Trail, bruh. Like, look, hey, look. Show the scalp, bruh. It's gonna be some problems right here. You my guy. Show the scalp. We're gonna have some problems right here. We can't work under these conditions, bro. We can't work under these conditions, bro. I'm just gonna tell you. And speaking of which, I'm gonna ask y'all before I post some voting. We got some voting that's going on. Rush Repeat, what's good? We got some voting we got to talk about before we get into the announcements. And before we talk about that, I need y'all to ask, just put in the comments, put in the chat, who in the fuck is responsible for this shit right here? Who's responsible for this shit right here? I show up to the page, bruh. And not only do I got to deal with Trail and his shenanigans, we got to deal with shit like this. Who's responsible for this? I need y'all to just drop the name in the comments. Who is responsible for this shenanigans right here? I need answers. I need some who's responsible? It's called elite spins, bruh. Not elite front lace. Not elite bump and curl. This shit not elite pimps. Well, some of y'all, I ain't gonna lie, we talk about Pimp C. We might be segueing to some elite pimps in a second, the way some of y'all niggas be moving. But we ain't doing that shit over here, chat. Who's responsible for this nigga? Bro, it's elite spins, bruh. We about them dippers. We ain't about all of this, bro. Look, bro. Take this shit down the block, bruh. This ain't elite flat irons, bruh. Take this shit down the block, bro. Like, look, you look great, bro. Look, the progress, the hang time gonna get there. You getting there. But this is insane work. I'm pulling up on the page. This is what I'm seeing. It's crazy. I need to find out who's responsible for this. Who somebody got the answer for this shit. Damn it, somebody got the answer for this nigga. C-I-T. Oh, I knew she done did it. I knew she was responsible for this shit. This shit is insane. All right, bet. All right, I knew this is it. Okay, we found the responsible party accountable for what's going on. Hey, yo, I don't know what we got going on, Cito. Hey, yo, check this out. We gonna get everything together. Again, post up, post the waves. Again, if you're ready to brush, get ready to get in a dope 50 minutes to an hour brush session right now. Get ready to just brush right now. Do your comb session, do your clay and lay. Hey, just put the phone or whatever to the sideline, put the volume on low, and we just gonna talk wavy activity. This is gonna help you get through your brush session. If you're working, if you want a job right now, you need a quick 50 minutes to an hour to burn real quick while you listen to something. Throw After Dark on and lock in with the Wavy fam. We talking competitive tonight. We talking a good wave debate we got going on. Let me activate the polls real quick. We got a good debate we got going on right now. Just segueing from the page. Let's start the poll right now. Which is better? 360 waves or 540 waves? All right, we got to get ready. We got to do something with these niggas in the kick chat. You see the niggas in the kick chat, bro. They going crazy. Hey there, I'm looking at your channel. Y'all putting out some impressive content. Here we go. Look, they always selling something on Kick. That's what I'm noticing about niggas on Kick, bro. They is selling. Let me see. Can I snipe that? We should be able to snipe that. I mean, come on. They just pulling up. All right, check this out. Let me see if I can delete this. I should be able to. Yeah, I can delete that. All right, nice. I can snipe shit over there. Okay, good. I can snipe shit over there. As long as I can snipe shit over there, we Gucci. All right, y'all, let me know. Rock the vote. We're going to look at the votes, and then I'm going to let that rock out for a while. We're going to do some things. We're going to let that rock out for a while, and we're going to see. I see 540s all day. Let's go. Now, I already know we got our 360. We got our beehives. We know niggas that love the hive. We know niggas that love the 540s. But we going to take a visit to the page later on, because what y'all had got going on this week, I see Sick over there in the Kit Kat. Let's go, Sick. We need a mod over there, Sick. You on job. You might be on call, Sick. I ain't gonna hold you. First motherfucker that pulled up in the Kick Chat from the Wave community, I might have to mod you up, Sick. Hold the fuck up. How we do this? Let me see this shit. Can I mod this nigga real quick? Let me mod this nigga. We got emojis over there. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to mod my guy Sick up. I got you, Sick. Sick, you gonna be modded. Sick, you're gonna be modding this. You're gonna be the first mod in the Kick Chat. Why not? Survive the hive. Hey, look, it's some of y'all that y'all know how we move. You survive the hive, you get it going, you get it done. And then now I got my people sick. He's sitting in VIP on Kick right now. He ain't got to worry about what's going on. He can see what's going on in here in the chat, but he can actually sit in VIP in the Kick stream. And he said he be on here every day for real. That's a lock. That's my mod right there. You're looking at my first mod in the Kick streets right now. We got waivers modded up in these Kick streets. And we gonna get this shit going. I'm late to the motherfucking party. Ain't no one called me. Oh, we done called on your ass. They done snitched on your ass, Cito, because they found out your ass. This what your ass responsible for. They done called on you, all right? They done called on your ass, all right? You watched earlier. They done called on you. I said, hey, yo, who's responsible for this shit right here? They said CITO. They said this nigga Cito responsible for this shit. I pull up to the page, bro. The first thing I see at the top of the key, I see this nigga Alex staring at me with this shit. Bruh. Again, just to reiterate what's going on. This ain't elite bump and curl. This ain't elite pimps. I tried to tell y'all, we do waves over here, gang. We do waves. We do brushes. We do washing styles. We do do-rags. We do all the things that we do. But check this shit out, bro. Hey, yo, take this shit up the block, bro. Look, take this. Bro, I'm sure there's a group out there somewhere that's going to appreciate shit like this. That ain't got nothing to do with waves, gang. They got you. They're going to help you out. They're going to help you out with this shit. Don't worry about it. You're going to be good. That's what I'm saying. That I ain't gonna lie, we might have to rebrand a little bit. The way Cito been moving, that elite pimps, that's coming down the line. The way shit be moving, Cito got shit on lock right now. And this is not elite split ends, gang. Stop doing this. Hey, yo, take this shit up the block, bro. We're not doing this shit no more. We can't work under these conditions. Uncle Pernell looking like the block auntie. All right, let me get this. Get this shit off my screen. I'm looking at this shit. Get this shit off my screen. Oh my God, get this shit off my screen. But we found out who's responsible for it. It's good. It's a bet. That's a lot. And I also want to say shout out to my subscribers that pulled up. We about to hit the goal. We halfway to 1420. And just a while back, just not too long ago, we had just cracked over 1,000 subscribers. And then, as you can see, we're about to hit our goal soon. We will hit that goal, 1,500 subscribers. And it's all because of y'all in this community. Shout out to y'all. I was wondering, I was talking to somebody earlier. They was like, look, you go live only on the weekends. You do competitive and you give intel on the wavy community. And we just vibe out. We just hanging out. We don't be doing none of that messy shit. We might get messy sometime, but for the most part, we talk wavy relations, wavy activity, wavy products. Something go down, we talking about it on After Dark. If I got to talk to the panel, you know we going around the crown with it. And people that's watching from the outside, they love everything they got going on, but one thing they love the most is y'all niggas in the chat. Y'all niggas in the chat make this shit move, and this is what I love. Nah, this shit messy. Hey, Trell, don't do this. Shout out to Queen C Sick. Just follow. Let's go, Sick. Hey, yo, we got a mod over there. We good. We in good company over there. That's all I'm gonna say. We good. So we gonna build up on Kick, and coming soon. I've been looking at Rumble. I might have to pull up the Rumble. And I notice there's not too much wavy representation over there. We might have to take over Rumble, chat. I don't know. I think drip content would be good on Rumble. I think Cito's content would be good on Rumble. I think I might take some of my services to Rumble just to see if we could work something out, because I hear the monetization rules is a little bit different, man. Rumble is a funny place. I might have to take my services over to Rumble as well. It's a different kind of atmosphere. It's a different kind of atmosphere. What's Rumble? Look into that. I got you. I think your content would do okay over there, Cito. Drip's content would do good. I think we could take this podcast landscape over to Rumble as well. We could still be on YouTube, but I think, we just expanding the brand. We just need more places to expand the brand and get shit going. And then we can move the needle a little bit more. Low grade YouTube. That's what it is. Technically, it's low grade. It's low grade. It's technically a Temu YouTube, but it's all right. They still monetize. You can still get some ad revenue. You can still get a little something going, and I don't think it take too much. My messages are getting deleted on Kick. All right, let me double check. What's going on with that? What's going on with that? It says AI mod. All right, let me see. AI mod. Let's see if we can fix this. Let's see if we can fix this. I gotta double check some things. I'm trying to see. And I know it's some, let me double check some shit. No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. Let me put a heart on that. Let me see. Let me double check on it. Let me double check. I don't know why it's doing that. It said that's wifey. Wifey came through. All right, shout out to Seasick Wifey. All right, let me double check. I got to go over here and do some shit with this shit. Because I know I can add you to mod real quick. If you send me I know it's a code that I can put in. I'm going to get that right though. Because once I get this done, I'm going to definitely mod you up. And then you're going to be good. And then you can actually hit some switches in the background and make sure shit is straight. I don't know why it's doing it. Let me see. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know why it's doing that. Clubhouse, I don't know about that. All right, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out what's good with that. We need a Clubhouse type of thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, look, we working on shit. We got the Discord. Reddit is pop. Hey, Reddit is, I ain't gonna lie. Reddit is starting to go crazy. Reddit is going crazy. We getting the Discord jumping. If you're not in the Discord, check this out. Exclamation Discord. If you put in the comments, exclamation Discord, you should see the Discord link pop up. If you see that, jump in the Discord and remember, go to the rules, click the green arrow all the way at the bottom of the rules. That's going to give you access to talk in the Discord. That's going to give you access to chat in the Discord. Them niggas get in there, they be chatting. They start talking shit. We got Beans over there. He working on some banner activity. We got some shit going. All right, boom, Discord. Let me see if the bot working. Let's go, bot. Chime in. Let's go, bot. Let's go, bot. There we go. There go the bot chimed in. Let's go. That's the link to the Discord. Jump in there. Again, go to the rules. After you read the rules, scroll to the bottom, hit the green check mark. That's going to give you access to post. Discord. Here we go. Hey, Pimp C. Pimp C. Check this shit out. Pimp C. Pimp C. I thought we talked about this back there. I thought we just talked about this back there. We not elite pimps just yet, so I see where you're going with this. I just had to talk to Trail about posting pubes on the page. We're not gonna do this tonight. We're not gonna be working on these conditions. You the one that brought this nigga through. Now you talking about the dick cord. Hey, yo. All right, check this shit out. Let's go to the announcements. We're gonna get to the announcements right now. We did this for the ones that missed out. You missed out on a dope episode of Around the Crown. Brett the Hitman could not show up. However, we had Cito Corleone, we had Turbo Trail, and we had the championship Reese pull up with the rings and things. And we were just getting into some wavy activity. We was having fun. We was talking about waves. We was talking about battling. And then towards the end, we segued into midget wrestling. It was phenomenal. It's actually in my 1 of 10 right now. It's actually still moving the needle on views. It's just going up. It's probably one of my top 5 videos right now. Again, the community fucks with Around the Crown crazy. It seems like every time we pull up with Around the Crown, we go crazy with that. And then we get the community moving and shaking. No, why can't it look like Dolph in the thumbnail? Bro. Let me be great, bro. Let me be great, bro. I've been getting Dolph. I've been getting fucking Tyler, the Creator. I get all types of shit. Hey, look, it's all good, bro. We're just having fun, bro. Let AI be great, bro. That's how I look when Skynet be making thumbnails of me. This is how we rocking with. But Around the Crown, again, I love Around the Crown. We go crazy on Around the Crown. We talk topics. We get it popping. William 8987 just followed. Let's go. Kick. I see you. Kick. I see you. Pull up. Vibe out. If you're brushing, get your brush out and start getting into work. Start getting into work. Shout out to Six the mod over there on Kick. We about to start moving the needle on Kick. We moving the needle on Kick. So pull up. Now, I don't know when we're going to have another Round of Crown episode. Because again, my people's is busy. Cito's busy. Trail got a business to run. Cito got a business to run. Brett the Hitman, he got a business to run. And Reese, she be working every day. I was lucky to even catch her on a day off. She worked 8 days a week, 24/8. I don't know how she do it, but she worked 8 days a week, gang. So just so when I'm lucky enough to catch these dope waivers, pillars of the community, and get them all in one place, it's just a blessing from the wavy gods. That's all I'm gonna say, because it's not easy to get everybody in one place at one time. And we almost went 2 hours on the last show just talking wavy activity. Big fun. Everything was going down. Around the Crown episode 38 coming soon. I can't give you no definitive date, but just know we're going to have pillars in the community. We're going to have people pull up. We might have some guests here and there. We still got a few people that want to get on Around the Crown and talk topics. I got to get with these people, so just stay tuned. All right, for the ones that know already, we on Kick. Shout out to our new followers. We got 2-3 new followers a day. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Keep moving the needle. And if you're waving, if you're looking to get waves, if you want to have your ear to the streets on a wavy activity, y'all know what to do. Hit the follow, lock in. Every Saturday, 10 p.m., we going live and we going to talk wavy activity. And now that we in a competitive game, even on Sundays, we going to pull up at 10. We're going to talk some wavy activity, just a little bit. But then we're going to get right to the wavy competitive activity that you see that the NBL presents. And we definitely going to touch on that a little bit tonight because we already halfway through the season. We going into week 9 this weekend. Definitely going to talk about that because then we're going to be talking about playoffs and we're going to be talking a bunch of things. But just remember, tune in tomorrow night, 10 p.m. is going to be some NBL activity. And of course, Reddit. Let me see something. I need to double check something. Let me double check with my Reddit streets, cause bro, Reddit. Let me just show y'all. I could show y'all better than I could tell y'all. I could show y'all better than I could tell y'all. I love Reddit, bro. I be on Reddit. People be posting up from 360 Waves. They send they post over, and we getting more and more visits to the Reddit every day. The number moving up. Shout out to my peoples on Reddit, bruh. Y'all doing great over here. I'm loving the wave advice that pull up. They pull up with some wave advice. Y'all hold them down. We got people that's posting 540 crown work. Let's go. We got people doing a day 20 update, 360 evolution. We got people just putting out their content, putting out their work. We got, you see, Illmatic posting up. Y'all know who that is. Let's go. We got porosity activities. Shout out to World Joe. I see World Joe. Who else we got? Yep, we just got people updating. That's all you got to do for my Reddit people. Just pull up, just update. You got some wavy knowledge. If I see some dope wavy knowledge on the page, best believe I'm going to come over to Reddit and I'm going to post that up. Heavyon posted this via his campaign on the pages. I said, look, let me take this information on Reddit. And it's getting love on Reddit. This is what we talking about. We got the knowledge that we're going to pull up. We're going to pull up on Reddit. We're going to throw the knowledge over there. And look, you're just going to learn. Get your knowledge up. Learn from the best. Learn from the top elites. And you're definitely going to do that on the ES Reddit. So pull up to the Reddit. Again, post, congregate. We got links to the Discord, links to the page. You can stay in the circle. Stay in the ES ecosystem. This is what we're creating right now, and I'm loving it. All right, birthdays. Who we got for birthdays? I know we got some birthdays. We still in the season. Let me double check. We still in the season of some birthdays, and I want to make sure I don't miss nobody. If you had a birthday this week, happy birthday. We missed out on you. We got Wavy26. Happy birthday. We got some upcoming birthdays. We got motherfucking Jones got a birthday that just came yesterday. Well, let's go. Motherfucking Jones. Happy birthday, my guy. Terrell Stanberry had a birthday on the 24th. Motherfucking Jones had a birthday yesterday. Let's go. Sean Money had a birthday on the 24th. Let's go. Kayla Cook, birthday on the 25th. Shaw Freeze, birthday on the 25th. Tay Rose, the 25th. Dre on the 24th, Sean Morris on the 24th. It was a lot of birthdays that popped off yesterday on the 24th. Happy birthday to y'all. Y'all made it to another one. It's y'all day. I hope y'all enjoyed your birthday. I hope y'all was safe out there. Happy birthday. And happy birthday to the waivers we got coming up. Birthdays coming up. Damon Kennedy got a birthday coming up. Gabrielle got a birthday. He'll win. Happy birthday. Big Ace got a birthday coming up this weekend. Just to let y'all know, we appreciate y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed your birthday and make sure y'all had a safe one out there. All right, Wavy Express is sponsoring this month's giveaway. We got 3 people already locked in. We're going to get our 4th waiver locked in tonight. After we get our 4th waiver locked in tonight, we're going to go and randomize the 4 waivers that make it to the final 4. Winner of that final 4 will win a rag courtesy of Wavy Express. And as you can see, after the live, you hit them up. You let them know that you won the giveaway on ES After Dark and you won for the month. And you get to choose whatever rag you want. Now, this is just a selection of a few rags that he got. He got more than this, though. Just understand. He going to lay out the selection for you. Which one you want to pick, which one you want to go with. He got a dope selection coming up. Shout out to Wavy Express for sponsoring this month's giveaway. And just to let y'all know, it's already been a lot. After this month is over, next month, we got the Wolf Pack. They said they locked in for a double giveaway. They said, look, lock us in for another double giveaway. And correct me if I'm wrong, it might have been a triple. I might have been hearing it wrong. It might have been a triple giveaway that they talking about for next month. I got to double check with the Prezi and just see what was going on, but he's definitely locked in. Wolfpack is definitely locked in for next month's giveaway, but this month, at the end of this month, that's a lock. It's a triple. It is a triple. We're going with the triple giveaway next month, so if you miss next month giveaway, you gonna fuck up in the biggest way and miss the biggest giveaway month of the year. They're going for a triple giveaway, and you know what they got? They got crown patches, rags, soaps, they got oils, they got butters, they got a whole list line of products directly from the pack house. So just get ready to lock it next month. But this month, we're going to get it done. Tonight, we're going to get it done. I think we're going to get our 4th waiver locked in. The waivers we got down already, we got 6. We got Kalani. We got Najee B. That's the 3 waivers we got. We looking for 1 more waiver. And we're going to get it done. We're going straight to the randomizer. We're going to put those waivers in, and then we're going to see who wins the giveaway courtesy of Wavy Express. All right, and for the ones that seen on the page, the waivers war zone. It's about to be off the ground and running. He's still looking for a few waivers. He might have the waivers that he needs, but there may be some more still lurking out there in them streets that might want to get into this. 30+ waiver free fall, cash prizes. It's going to be kill shot battles only. And it's a different twist to it because if you lose, you go to the gulag. And all the waivers that lose and go to the gulag, they got a battle. If you win in the gulag, you survive and get back into the tourney to fight another day. If you lose in the gulag, you are officially eliminated from the waivers war zone, and you can go back to another brush session. You could just hang that up. You can hang everything up from there and move on to the next tournament or move on to the next venue. If you survive the gulag, you got another chance to survive. You got another chance to make it to that cash prize. You got another chance to battle another day. Again, this is kill shot battles. Kill shot battles only. No 4-ways. Kill shot battles. So just make sure you pull up with your dopest kill shot. And I would say have more than 1 on deck. Have about 2 or 3 kill shots on deck. And then you could get it done. But that's the waivers war zone. Any more information, just go to the page. Hit up Drip Lamac Yak. He got all the details for you. Waivers war zone is going crazy. Shout out to everybody that pulled up for the Legacy Court. We rolling down a line. We're about to get shit done. And it's a few people that might have been slacking off a little bit. There's a few people already. They're already locked into not making the polls at the end of the season. We got a few people. And again, this happens every season, right? For the ones that know, this happens every single season. We always got some people that's ready to do their thing. They show up to the post. They all fired up. Once you get down to that 3-week marker, that 1 month marker, you start to realize and reality start to set in. Damn, I got to do this for another 2 months? Bro, I think I signed up for the wrong thing, bro. I think I might have jumped out too crazy. So to jump out, you got to be very careful when you approach legacy court. And you look at it as a time where you say, I'm going to jump off the porch real quick. Let me try to get involved. Let me try to run for connects. Let me try to run for crown or something. Let me jump off the porch real quick. And I tried to tell y'all, talking about the Wolfpack, talking about trailing them. The only reason why they was able to do it and get it done and damn near run the entire year is because they was already outside. I'm trying to give y'all the cheat code right now. I'm giving y'all the cheat code right now. You gotta be outside prior to jumping off the porch and jumping in for legacy court. If not, you're gonna get burnt out immediately. This is all I'm trying to tell you. This is the cheat code of cheat codes. You gotta be all the way about that life. If you're not about that life, you're gonna burn out. You gotta be outside already. See, this is the thing about the Wolfpack. They was able to run because they was already putting reps in outside. They was already posting up on the daily. They was already in the comments. They was already helping other waivers in the comments. The moment the legacy court rolled around, okay, let me jump back off the porch and let me jump in there because I'm used to being outside anyway, so this shit ain't nothing. But if you're not used to being outside, I repeat, if you are not used to being outside and then you go to jump outside, you might find yourself in a real shaky situation where you're not going to make it 3 months. I just got to break it to you. And then don't get mad if you show up and your name not on the poll and we not voting and like, don't worry about that. Because we already got a few people we had to eliminate. Few people showed up, few people fell off. For the ones that didn't fall off, y'all keep rocking. Y'all keep working, y'all keep going, keep putting your best foot forward. And then we'll see y'all at the finish line. And then we're going to see y'all at the award ceremony where we're going to end out the summer in style. And then we're going to move on to the next season. Because after that, we on to this. Let's look to get our 4th waiver in the final 4 for the Wave Express giveaway, courtesy of Wavy Express. All you got to do in the comments, exclamation SMW. SMW. We're going to get your name down. We're going to re-roll a dice. And then we're going to see what's really good with the 4th waiver. And then I'm going to double check in on the voting panel on 360 waves versus 540 waves. We're going to double check on that. Let's go.
If I let you win on the dice, it's because I was being nice, nigga.
Let's go. Dice Man is here. Jones, that's a lock. Let's go. Let me see. Make sure the bot is collecting a raffle. Come on, bot. Don't fail me now. What we doing? Come on, bot. Don't fail me now. What we got, bot? Let's go. Let's go, bot. Don't fail me now. Let's see what we got. We got Wave Psycho. And for the ones that put, just spam it one more time just so we could double check. If you put it the first time, spam it again just so we could double check. I'll be nice possibly. Spam it one more time just to make sure we got everybody in. Spam it one more time. We might need that just for the bot. Spam it one more time. B-Rose, spam it one more time. Ty, spam. Spam that shit just to double check. Alex Sanders, what's good? What up, Alex? What up? Long time no see, bro. For the ones I don't know, Alex, bro. One of the hitters. Now, I know y'all know hitters, but trust me when I tell you. That Alex Sanders. Hitter. Lish Lord, I see you. Sick. Let's go. Word, spam it one more time. Spam it one more time. I want to make sure we get everybody because I don't want nobody to get missed. Psycho, I see you. D-Nice. Sick. Trail with the dice. Lish Lord, that's a lot. Wavy Long Way, that's in. Got him. Lomenzo, I see you. Sick again. All right, that's a lot. All right. Y'all names are starting to come up right now. All right, let's go. Ty pulled up. Let's go, Ty. That's a lock. All right, it's starting to collect the names. Good job, bot. That's what I'm trying to say, bot. Let's go. That's all I'm trying to say, bot. Let's go. Collect the names. All right, and while we do that, let me double check on anything that's going on. Let me see what's going with the polls real quick. Let me see. Voting is in. 30 votes in. Let's see what we're looking at. 30 votes in. Check this shit out. 30 votes. 57% said, look, what's better? 360 is better. Let's go back to the source. 360 is better. 57%. That's a lot. All right, that's a lot. 360 get the dub this time. 360 gets the dub this time. It's all good. Which is better? 56%, 360 waves, 43%, 540 waves, 30 votes in. It's like this shit rigged. I don't know. I'm a 540 guy myself. I ain't gonna lie. It's something about them 540. It's something about them 40s. And looking at the page, for the ones that missed out on it, shout out to all the waivers that pulled up and they was doing their slant life poses. Most of those waivers right there that was doing the slant life poses, a lot of those waivers was 540 waivers. Let's start there. Now, like, if you never been down that road, if you never had a chance to slant like the way the 540 waiver slant, that hits a little different. As you can see for the ones that posted up, hey, the memories is memories. It hits different when you slanting with the 540s. When you got the 540 slants, just in case y'all haven't seen any tonight, the demons are here. They got a bye week this week, so guess what, y'all? Y'all get to see them next week, and they pull up in the second half to keep the undefeated streak going, but they got a bye week this week. The best team in the league, they get a chance to chill. They was working in the first half. They was working damn near every week. The latter of their bye weeks are in the second half. They're going to be chilling a lot in the second half. I just hope they stay on their A game. Don't get too comfortable. Y'all going to have way more buys in the second half. Don't get too comfortable. Y'all going to be locked in. About to have the best offset hive in the game. This is what we talking. All right, let's get ready to roll the dice. Who we got? We got Humble that pulled up. We got Marv that pulled up. All right, bet. Wavy Kinley pulled up. Don't worry, we battling in the chat. See, that they staying fresh. Okay, they good. They know exactly. I mean, I don't even need to overtalk. I already know they know what they're doing. You don't get the 7-0 by mistake. I'm gonna just throw that out there as well. You don't get the 7-0 in a field of competitive waivers by just getting lucky. No, they know what they're doing. So just don't get it twisted. They know exactly what they're doing. Wavy Kinley, that's a lock. Let's go. Did you ever see Watch the come up? We see the cartel. We see y'all. Top 3. Still top 3. We know what y'all doing. All right, let's double check who we got. Let's get ready to roll the dice. Let's get ready to roll them. What we got? We're looking for our 4th waiver in the lineup. We're going to get our 4th waiver and then we're going to roll them. We're going to get our 4th waiver. This is going to be our 4th waiver out here. We're going to roll them. Number 4 is Ty Pippen. Let's go, Ty. Let's go. So we got 6. We got Kalani. We got Najee. And we have Ty going to the Final Four. GG's, Ty. Let's go. Not bad, Ty. Y'all did not let the Dice Man win this month. I'm impressed. By the field. We got 6. 1 Wolfpack member. We got Kalani, Sayings. We got Najee B, that's Supreme. And we got Ty, that's Big Foe in them. I'm impressed. Y'all didn't let the Dice Man do too much damage this month. Now, I'm actually impressed by the field this month. The field has impressed. Now, let's get ready to set the table. Let's get ready to set the table.
If I let you win on the dice, it's because I was being nice, nigga.
He was being nice this month, chat. He was being very nice this month, and now for once in a blue moon, it don't feel that rigged. We got a bunch of teams locked in. All right, let's get ready to roll a randomizer. Where we at with this? Let's get the randomizer going. And then we're going to get the final four locked in. Winner of this giveaway will win a rag, courtesy of Wavy Express. We got Sid. We got Kalani. We got Najee. Let's go, Najee. And we got Ty. All right, let's go. Let's go. We getting ready to roll this. Winner, number one at the top, will get the dub and will win the giveaway for the Wavy Express do-rag. Congrats. That's GG, 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 GG. No, GG's, Dice Man. GG, GG's. It was a good turnout. It was a good turnout. Let's get ready to roll this one more. We got our four right here. 6, Kalani, Najee, Ty, randomizer. Number one will get the dub. Let's go. Number one. And the dub goes to Ty. Let's go, Ty. Let's go. Ty Pippen phone them, gets the dub, and wins the do-rag giveaway courtesy of Wavy Express. So, Ty, once you get off of this, I need you to hit up Trey Johnson. Hit up Trey Johnson. Let Trey Johnson know I won the giveaway on ES After Dark. We're locked in. He's got a selection for you. Just show me what you're working with. Let me see which rags you got. And then we're gonna pull the trigger right there. Yep, I called that. I knew it. Let's go. Tie with the dub. And it's only a rare occasion that somebody might get in at the fourth slot and then they get the whole dub overall. Kind of crazy, being that these are two different platforms we randomizing on. Kind of crazy. Yep, called it. Kind of crazy how that works out, but that's how it worked out. We got it done. All right. GG's. You got it done. Shout out to Ty. You get the dub again. Hit him up. Hit Trey Johnson up. Let him know you got the dub and everything coming through. And yes, exactly. Whole lot of that going on with the dub. They got a game tomorrow. So we're gonna see them. We're gonna talk about some wave cap. Now, I seen what everybody was talking about. Trail made a post. Maisha was good. Trail had made a post. And I need to ask y'all in the comments before we get to competitive. We need to talk about flawless waivers. Now, I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. I've seen a lot of wave cap in those comments of Trail posts talking about a flawless waiver. Now, I've only seen a few that reached that level, only a few. I can't say I've seen a lot of waivers in the time that I've been waving reach that flawless level, but I can say wholeheartedly, it's definitely possible. Now, we went from the discussion where some people thought it was impossible, right? Some people thought like, look, flawless, no forks, this and that. I don't think that's possible. I'm here to tell you, it is very possible. Now, some people might look at it if you got maybe one fork lurking like in the back, behind the ear. You know what I'm saying? To some waivers, that might slide as being flawless. I'm gonna keep it a stack. It depends on where the fork is at. Now, if the fork is in the middle of the road, you got something to work on back there. We're not gonna give you the flawless title until you work on that. We've seen some waivers that got one flawless side, two flawless sides. Hell, they made 3 flawless sides. But there was still some people out there lurking thinking that flawless might be impossible to achieve, and I'm trying to tell y'all it's not impossible. Now, forkless and flawless, 2 different things. This is what we talking about. It's a little bit deeper than what y'all want to subscribe to when y'all talk about the word flawless. But then some people get that mixed up with what that mean. No forks and not. Nah. Everything comes together. Y'all see the battle requirements. Y'all see how everything, the ropes, the uniformity, the flow. Like all of these things got to come together. It's not just about forks. If that was the case, hey, look, we got to talk about the depth. We got to talk about everything that goes along with that. Everything got to be out of 10. Everything got to be out of 10. I've seen some motherfuckers that ain't got no forks. They symmetry fucked up. I've seen a few people that ain't got no forks and they moving like that. The definition in certain areas, maybe around the shoreline, is a little bit, I don't know. So again, it comes down to the complete total package. And every time I think about the complete total package, I think about the battle requirements, right? I think about the flow. I think about the definition. I think about everything. Are the ropes clean? If the ropes is all, you got no force, but the ropes is a little bit squiggly, I don't know. You got some shit to work on back there. I wouldn't call that flawless. You can call that forkless. But you can't call that flawless unless you get everything locked in, everything falling due. The symmetry, the uniformity, everything got to be at a 10. Now, even in saying all of that, it's still very possible to get your waves to that level. It's definitely possible to get your way to that. Thin area bends in areas, it looks good, but it's flawed. Thank you. And again, that's no knock to people that might have problems in that area. You could do some things to work on that. If it's not in your cards, it might not be in your cards. It's all good. That will respectfully take you out that conversation immediately. And again, no knock to somebody that might be in that division, but it's just the way it is. It just, we can't look at that wholeheartedly and say that's flawless. Now, it could be forkless. Yeah, that's great. That's good. But that's all you're going to have to call it. You can't call it flawless if it's bendy and if it's looking all square. No, I can't do that, especially around the shoreline. We going to vote on the shoreline a little bit harsher, especially when we talking about flawless. Again, flawless. Everything on the 10. So we're going to continue to watch this discussion. Shout out to Sita with the wave cap. I mean, you're going to hear more discussions about flawless waves, forkless. Does that mean this? Does that mean that? You might even hear conversations about the texture. You know what I'm saying? The free warp waivers that only got 3 waves on one side. How do we categorize them? Versus the Corsair waivers that got maybe 38 waves on each side. How do we categorize that? We work on that. The more waivers that pull up and do the damn thing, we shall see. We shall see. And we will work on it. We will work on it. Name one. There's technically one of them is in this chat right now. Once upon a time. I'm not going to say no names. I'm not here to put nobody on the spot, y'all. The closest I'm going to say to that is once upon a time. There's a few waivers that was in this chat that reached the closest to that level of flawlessness that we talking about. And they presented a 4-way that kind of put everything to the math that we talking about. Uniformity. The ropes was there. Not a fork in sight. And it was laid out on a 4-way for people to see it. Now, again, I'm not going to say no names, but close enough is close enough. And there's a few other waivers that you might not even know of that, you know, they was once in a blue moon. It was a one shot here. Because I got good news and great news for you. If you don't really know what you're doing at that point in time, there's an opportunity for that window to close if you're not brushing right. And I know a few waivers that been down that road. They got to the finish line. They got their waves to the point where flawless is knocking at the door. They got a little bit excited. They got a little bit complacent. Their angles might have changed up because they felt they were so closer. and they end up going in the opposite direction, you can't play yourself out of position. It's a real tricky kind of element when we start to lean in that conversation about being flawless, because you start to see it, right? You start to see your progress. You start to see everything coming together. And for some waivers, you could kind of play yourself out of position. Oh, let me start brushing. Let me change up with this. Let me start using these brushes. I'm getting excited. Let me start doing this. And next thing you know, you set your progress backwards, thinking that you going to the finish line faster. So don't get it twisted. Again, it's a very slippery slope, especially once you start getting closer and closer to the finish line. You got to stay locked in. Because if you're not locked in, you can easily, I ain't gonna lie, you can easily find yourself falling at the wayside when you're trying to chase that flawless pattern. I've seen it many, many times. People with great patterns over brush. That's what I'm saying. They get to the point where, hey, look, just brush for maintenance. That's the best advice that I can give you. If you're getting close to flawless, don't overdo it. At that point, you're brushing for maintenance. You're no longer brushing to shift forks. You're no longer brushing to move the needle into progress. You got everything you need to. Now you're brushing for maintenance. There's a big difference. You're brushing to move the needle, great. You brushing with hard brushes, you turning up on the washing. When you're brushing for maintenance, the whole strategy changes. And again, don't get caught up in the strategy. Don't overdo it. You're brushing for maintenance. Once you find out what that means, then you can actually sit right in that slot where the flawless pattern is residing, then you can stay locked in. And this game is too hard to get to the top, but even hard, yep. That's what I'm saying. Don't play yourself out of, it's easy to play yourself out of position, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I've seen too many waivers. Number one for months on end, they play themselves out of position. It was like, damn, I thought I had my pattern where I wanted it. I fucked up. That's somebody else. They're already on my heels. They got me. Brushing for maintenance gets boring. It's easy to fall off. This is why you got to stay locked in. I ain't gonna lie. It's mental after that. Like, we like to talk about the work that you put in and this and that, the brush work, the physical work in. But that's where the mental work comes into play. It's two sides of this shit, bro. Like the more and more I think about it and talk to these waivers, is the mental part is that part. How do you brush for maintenance without getting bored, without fucking up, right? Without fucking up the progress. This is where the community comes into play. You get a chance to talk to the waivers that reach that point. You get to talk to the waivers that's brushing for maintenance, that's been there. For the most people, 90% of the community, of waivers in the community, they brushing to get to that point, to when it's time to brush for maintenance. There's maybe about 2 or 3% of the waivers in the game right now that's good enough to brush for maintenance. Everybody else, they brushing to get to that 2%, 1%. Once you get to that point, that's when you start getting with those waivers. And again, it's a small circle of them. You get with them, you learn how to get good. Shark Week is up. Speaking of which, Shark Week is up. The post is up. Call outs have started. And I think we got Lucian that called out the number one waiver. And we're going to see how that rolls out. Of course, we got some call outs at 6, 5. We're going to get those done. I'm calling number 11. We got call outs up and down the banner. And again, be very careful. It's even more of a slippery slope trying to get there. Boring, nah. Tedious, got to brush through it and urge. Again, it's mental. It's mental. Remember, people seeing one great pattern and started getting called the one-trick pony, so they go for another pattern and never be able to be as good as they was before. That's the mental game, guys. We talk about getting good. You get good. You reach that pinnacle. You fall off. It's way more tougher to get back to that pinnacle than people want to let on. Way more tough. So just understand that. Stay locked in. GZ had that first. Me, Reese, and GZ was first on the Shark Week post. Yeah, we got a lot of Cartel. Cartel stepped out. Cartel stepped out this month. They said, hey, yo, let me hold that spot for something. So we got 4 weeks getting handed in. We getting everything rolled off the ground. After, I'm going to say about Monday, we're going to start rolling battles out. Because tomorrow night, we still on the grounds of competitive. Tomorrow night, we talking competitive. We talking everything wave related. We're keeping everything wave related. We got posts. We got the polls. We got everything for the ones that seen everything. And last week, this is what we was looking at last week. Just to keep everybody up to speed where we at. Immortal, 0-6. They go versus Imperial tomorrow night. Something gotta give. One of those teams will get a dub tomorrow. And as you can see, Supreme, Drip Set, they're both tied up in losses. Somebody out of those two teams will possibly go up in the loss column versus the win column. We got to watch that matchup. And of course, you see TWM right in the middle of the pack, 3-3. They go up against 5-0 affiliates. Now, TWM sitting at the middle of the pack. Do they have what it takes to knock off the affiliates and get it done? We're going to find that out. We definitely going to find that out tomorrow. We definitely going to find that out. Now, this nigga right here, bro, I ain't going to lie. Bro, get this nigga off my screen, bro. I got the wrong show. Get this nigga off my screen, bro. Get this. Bruh. Cito, I blame you for that, Cito. That's your fault. This is all Cito's fault. This is Tito's fault. So, yo, shout out to everybody that came through tonight. Again, tomorrow night, we doing competitive. 10 o'clock Eastern time. We going to pull up. We going to rock the games. We going to rock the votes. We going to have the polls on deck. Drip Set versus Supreme. Immortal versus Imperial. Affiliates versus TWM. Again, the best team in the league. They got a bye week tomorrow. So if they want to pull up tomorrow, drop the emojis and be out, that's great because they on an off week. They just chilling. The week after that, they're going to be back in gear again. And they got a very, very, very big game coming up against the affiliates. Same thing for the affiliates. That's probably going to be the game of the year. People are already talking about that game. There's a lot of implications about that game. That might be a championship game. If they meet up in the first round, hey, some got to give. Somebody might not make it to the championship games if they meet in the first round. So we're going to double check that, but that's on the horizon. That's looking like it's going to be the game of the year. I see y'all tomorrow at 10 p.m. for some NBL. Y'all keep that brush moving.
Y'all niggas is hell. Yeah, y'all niggas stay on bullshit all day, all night. Y'all gotta relax, bro.
Shawty got her ass on her. Don't put my hands on her.
Shut the fuck up, Kato. And y'all see, Kato ain't nowhere to be found because his ass be loving it. Oh, the page is in an uproar. I'm about to act like I'm asleep. Kato, I see you, bruh. I know you up. Wake that ass up. It's Sunday. I know you ain't take your little crunchy ass to church. So, where you at? Where you at, little milk?